Alright, ladies, we're live.
Hey guys,
Hey.
it's Shyla and Margie.
And Emery.
Hi.
Oh my gosh. She's supposed to say hi. She was just a little delayed. So we are really excited today because me and Margie kind of discovered something new and we're laughing about it all morning because Margie's like, did I dream this? She swore to me that she saw a video on Facebook of somebody doing this, and then we went back to look for it and it was nowhere to be found.
We couldn't find it anywhere.
And I was like, we're just going to make your dreams a reality. So here we are. We tested it earlier and we had a little hiccups, but I feel like we kind of worked out the kinks for you all. So I think this will be something that you all can enjoy and experiment with.
Yeah, we're really excited. Choosing foils, which you know we love, and so it just gives us another way to add some different HTV to foils.
Yes.
Do we have anyone saying anything? No one?
Mine's not loading.
Yours isn't loading.
Okay. So if anybody's on with us, be sure to say hello. If it's your first time watching us, let us know where you're watching from and let us know if you've shopped with My Craft Source or not before. Right now is the perfect time to shop with us if you have not before. We have a sale that ends tomorrow at 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And Margie, tell them about it.
So we're giving away free stuff, which we all love getting something for free. So we have an adhesive grab bag. When you spend $45, you can add this to your cart for free. It is a lot of adhesive vinyl.
Yes, it's 8 ounces, which 8 ounces doesn't seem like a lot, but when you put that in a bag, it actually adds up. I think there's probably over 10 scraps in there.
Yeah.
And we say scraps lightly because they're very usable pieces.
Yes, we don't give you slivers that you can't use, so it's great. And then we also have, when you spend $80, you get a free HTV grab bag, which is awesome.
And
this, so you get both. And then if you're a big spender, and you've got a lot to stock up on, you spend $115, you get one of our vinyl, our air release pin pins. So
yes, so you can go overhead and show them that. It comes in this nice little case, and they come in. Oh, Margie. They come in blue, black, red, and silver and green.
So they just have they're a little bit different than our other pin pins, but they work just the same.
Yes.
So we thought these would be a fun thing to give away.
Everybody loves freebies, so you be sure to check out this sale. If you go to our website, there is a banner on our website that explains it more in detail with the threshold and the graphics that shows you what you get if you spend this X amount. And guys, it's super simple. If you put the qualifying amount in your cart, there's a add products for special price button that pops up in your cart, and you click on that, and then it takes you to the page where you can add the items that you qualify for free.
And there's different colors of the pin pin, so you've got to select your color of pin pin.
Yeah.
So, just disclaimer, it's a weeding tool.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a weeding tool. It is not a writing pen. It will ruin anything you try to write with it.
Pin pin.
Yes.
It is not. No, it's an air release pin.
Yes. Vinyl bubble release.
Bubble release,
pen.
yes.
It's got a long name.
So it's not like our other one. So
yes.
It's a little different, but it's a great tool
and
to
I love
use.
the box it comes in. It's very nice.
It is. So remember, you need to add those you need to select them to put, to be able to get this offer.
Yes, so to redeem the offer, we just ask that you make sure that you put these items in your cart, and that is how you redeem those items. So just do that and you're golden, and we'll send them to you for free.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
It is.
Okay, so we'll reiterate that at the end in case people just join us.
I know.
Today, who is Harry Potter fans?
Who likes Harry Potter?
If you love Harry Potter.
I was about to say who's a pothead, but we don't want to say that. That means something different. What are Harry Potter fans called?
I think they do call them that, don't they?
That's
Potterheads or potheads? Yeah.
Potterheads.
So, anyways, if you love Harry Potter, send us some hearts.
Yes.
Margie and I and Emery, we were all discussing it right before the live. We've all read the books and we've all watched the movies countless times.
Love it.
I love this season because I could literally curl up, eat popcorn, drink hot chocolate, and watch Harry Potter movies all day long.
Yes. And some of them I'll watch them and I'll just cry. Every time I watch them and Jim's like, you've seen this a million times. Why are you crying? I'm like, I just can't help it.
You know what really gets me every time is just watching them grow up.
Yes.
I'm like, we literally watched them develop from babies to grown
to grown
Humans,
adults,
yes.
grown people.
So anyways, I guess Harry Potter fans were kind of super dedicated. I actually have you been to Universal
Yes,
Studios? Okay.
I love me some frozen butterbeer.
Yes.
It's like the best
Oh my
thing
gosh.
ever.
So Universal Studios, going to Hogwarts, Harry Potter world out there is so fun. It feels so realistic.
It
They have the
does.
cobblestone, walkways, the
train,
buildings, the train, everything.
Diagon Alley. I mean,
So
it's
fun.
so fun.
So today,
Can we have some Harry Potter love out there?
Yeah, get some love.
Oh,
Okay,
good.
here's everyone like Marji and Shyla.
we
We're
just went on
outta
the
here.
nerd bus. So we designed this SVG today with Harry Potter in mind, and it's a very Harry Potter themed, but today is a new technique day, and it's
Yes.
just falsely discovered in Margie's dreams.
My dreams or my Facebook scrolling. I'm thinking I dreamed it. I don't know, y'all. So,
This is our holographic HTV made by Caesar.
yes. So usually when you guys are using the foils, you can't layer with other HTVs because the foils will stick to whatever else is pressed on the page or on your shirt, I mean. So with the holographic though, it doesn't stick to it, which is really cool.
Yes, so we're going to show you a really cool layered project using foils and holographic. And we tested it out before the live. There were some hiccups that we had to go through, and we
Yes.
figured out some easy ways around some of those hiccups. So if you follow our instructions, we're going to hope that it works out well for you.
Hopefully so. So we're using a black holographic and
On a black t-shirt.
on a black t-shirt. We're going for that monochromatic kind of look.
It's so in.
This SVG is on the website already for free.
Yes, it is.
The holographic is I had some locals in today and they were talking about what a bear it is to cut. So it is thicker than most other HTVs. So
Yes.
we cut ours on our silhouette.
With a 3 on the blade and 14 on the force.
So, but one thing to do is before you take it off your mat, guys, grab your weeding tool and check and see if it weeded all the way, if it cut good, so it weeded all the way.
Yes, and guys, the thing is like Margie makes a good point as to not removing it from your machine. Like, don't unload your mat. If you keep it loaded in and you test a piece and you notice it didn't cut all the way through, just send it again, and it's gonna cut in the exact spot that it did before.
Yeah. So there's one piece in Hermione.
Sarah asked, how do you get the SVGs?
Good question.
Great question.
So if you go to our tools tab on mycraftsource.com and you go to the SVG spot, they are all listed there, and you just simply add them to your cart. If it's the only thing that you're purchasing, you must select a gift certificate at checkout for that order to go through. Otherwise, it will continue to fail. So
Yes.
just make sure that you click gift certificate if it's the only thing that you're purchasing.
And then you will get an email with the links. The links expire, it used to be 48 hours, but I think we extended it a little bit.
Did we?
I think so. So you'll get a link that you'll get an email with the links, and you click on those links and you'll get the SVGs, and they'll be zipped files. So you just use your computer to unzip them, and then you can open them in your Silhouette software if you have Business Edition or greater.
Did you see there's 2 pieces in here?
Yeah,
You got them both?
I got it
Okay.
both.
Also, Robin asked, do you cut and mirror? How do I cut it?
Yes. Good question, Robin. So you're gonna, for almost all HTVs except our printed pattern, you cut it and you mirror it because it's gonna go
Non-shiny side down, or
Yes.
shiny side down on your mat. So you're gonna cut on the dull non-shiny
like
side.
this. You cut on the silver. The black shiny was down, so you cut it and you mirror it,
Yes.
and then it's ready for you to press on.
I love how the last time we weeded this, we were like, man, this is not good for intricate stuff because this tears so easily, and then here we are.
Gosh,
We're doing
it
an
again.
entire saying on.
We are, but it's weeding better this time.
Is it weeding good for you?
Yeah, is yours not?
I don't know. I haven't really gotten that deep in it.
Mine's weeding good.
So guys, what we're weeding
Oh,
right
yes.
now is the Caesar Easyweed Adhesive. This is what you pair with the foils to get them to adhere onto your shirts. If you're using foils for paper crafting, like with ink
Toner.
laser toner, you don't need this. This is simply on if you are going to press this on with heat onto a garment.
So this is you cut, foils are a two-step process. You cut the Easyweed adhesive and you press that on your shirt.
Yes.
And after you have pressed it on, then you're gonna use your foil. You're gonna cut your foil, just cut a sheet of foil and place it over where you have the adhesive, and you're good to go.
Yep. And we'll demonstrate that more as we go along.
Yeah.
But we are really excited because we discovered, if you're just now joining us, that you can layer foils on top of holographic. One of the things that we learned along the way is that you actually need to let your Easyweed adhesive cool all the way before you peel the carrier sheet. And so traditionally, your Easyweed adhesive is a hot or a warm peel. It doesn't matter. You can normally press it for 5 seconds and peel off the carrier sheet and go on. But with this, you actually need it to cool all the way. And so that's what me and Margie meant by, if you follow our instructions, it should work for you.
Yes.
And I feel like crafting in general is one of those things that people kind of get in a hurry doing. And they might want to be like, oh, I want to see the results so fast, let's just get it done. But with this, you really do need to be patient and make sure it cools off so that you know that it's all going to stay put.
So do you guys go ahead and put it on transfer tape and then weed it?
Okay, for HTV, y'all, it comes with a built-in carrier sheet, a built-in transfer tape.
Yes. So transfer tape here at My Craft Source is only needed on heat transfer products if you are using printed pattern HTV. Then you would need to use our heat transfer tape, also known as TTD Easy Mask. But every single other heat transfer HTV product that we have has the carrier sheet built in.
So you don't have to use a separate one. Any other questions?
Yes. Stacy's glitter HTV is from us, and it's so hard to weave. It seems it barely cuts it because it's so thick.
What machine are you on? I'm just curious. I'd love to troubleshoot with you right here. Glitter HTV is something that can definitely be a struggle. It is very thick. If your blade is the slightest bit dull, old, or not deep enough, or even if your cutting mat is not sticky anymore, it can really play a huge role in how well your glitter HTV cuts.
When people are having cut issues, a lot of time it's kind of a three things to check out. Yeah, 3 troubleshootings. A lot of times it is the blade is the number one, but then a lot of times people aren't realizing that their mat, and the more you use your mat, the more cuts it gets in it, and the less evenly sometimes it cuts. So
yep, so if you tell me what machine you're using, I can definitely walk you through that more specifically.
Lost one of my letters. I found it.
She has a Cricut Explorer 2, and she got it maybe a week or 2 ago.
So, okay, so it's brand new, Cricut Explorer 2. Does the Cricut Air Explorer 2 have the dial knob, or is that the updated one where it does not have the dial knob anymore? Let me know if it has the dial on it.
Or if any of our customers that have a Cricut Air Explorer 2 want to comment and help her
have
also.
a suggestion on what you cut your glitter HTV on, that'd be awesome too.
Glitter is really thick, and so a lot of times it requires a double cut.
Corbin, are you able to look up our cut setting for the Explorer Air on the Caesar glitter, please?
Yeah, we cut a very intricate design for this.
So we actually recently updated our cut settings, and all of them that we have on our website currently are ones that we have tested in-house, but we have tested them on an Explorer Air, the original, and the Cricut Maker. So that is one specific machine that I have not tested on.
It is the dial knob. She put it on iron-on.
Okay, so it definitely needs to be iron-on plus. I know that for a fact. And it might even be more than that. I'm just going to have Corbin look up our setting real quick.
Blade just says standard, and then setting is iron-on plus.
Okay, so just make sure that it's on iron-on plus. And Cricut also has an option where you can actually set the dial to custom. If you set your dial to custom, it allows you to actually program the machine on how you want it to cut. And if you compare your iron-on plus force or your pressure, I can't remember if it's pressure or force with Cricut users, if you compare that number to your custom and just kind of put it up a little bit, then that will cut deeper.
It's a great tip. Oh, should we go ahead and press the holographic on while we're finishing eating this so it can cool?
Well,
Or
we
not.
recently found out that.
Oh, yeah.
So, fun fact. We recently found out that we've always preached to y'all, let your holographic cool all the way before you fill your carrier sheet. And it's okay to let it completely cool. But we recently discovered that you can actually peel the carrier sheet warm.
Yeah.
And it comes off just fine, and it's not dull
it doesn't distress it or
dis-
anything.
Yeah, it looks great.
And
so.
that was directly from Caesar's website.
Mhm.
So we can of course update our information on it.
Yes, we can.
All right, we are getting this. If y'all see how easy these pins work to get these little spots out on our words. You know, Shyla and I, we don't do anything halfway. We're gonna try a new thing. We're gonna try it with a really difficult
Yeah, we are.
detailed. All right. There are so many insides to the letters. You want to make sure you get them all
Margie, you want to tell them
out.
what it says?
All right, yes. It says, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if you only remember to look towards the light. And that was something Dumbledore said.
Yes.
Is there a certain setting that you set your Cricut or Silhouette to cut glitter?
Glitter specifically, glitter HTV or glitter adhesive?
So glitter adhesive and glitter HTV both would have different settings.
Mm-hmm.
I assume it's HTV.
Okay.
So for the Silhouette, it's what, like a 3 or a 4
Yeah.
blade?
Yes, and then I think it's 30.
30. We have them all on our website. If you go to the specific product page, guys, and
Yeah,
you
this
click
is
on
so
it.
cool. Fun fact.
So the green button, there's a little green button that says cut and application settings. That button will take you and it'll tell you what to set it to cut and how to apply it. Shyla spent a lot of time updating it. It's got application instructions even for an Easy Press, the Cricut Easy Press, and it will tell you if that product will not work with an Easy Press also.
Yes.
So,
And there's also some troubleshooting things on most of them too. So some of our more time consuming and products that are a little bit more advanced, like the
Yeah.
inkjet printables and stuff, they all have troubleshooting Q&As on there. So hopefully you guys find those helpful.
And she did, it is HTV.
okay.
Okay, glitter HTV.
Yeah.
I don't know the settings right off the top of my head, but like Margie said, that file is actually downloadable too. So if you go to the product that you're looking for, so in this case you would go to HTV and then Caesar glitter. When you pull up that page, there is a green machine settings button. If you click on that, it brings up the PDF file that you can download, and all the cut and press settings are there.
And you can, guys, y'all can cut those or print them out and have them by your computer, so you don't have to go to the website, or you can save it as a screenshot. Some people I know put it in like the flap of their Silhouette, so they have it. We are pressing on our Bella Canvas shirts. We have them in sizes extra small to 3XL. They are $5.15 for the extra small to extra large. The 2X and 3X cost an additional amount.
Yes, they do.
When you are pressing, when you're applying heat transfer to a shirt, you always want to pre-press it, guys. It removes any moisture and it gives you a nice even surface to press on. Okay? All right.
I'm glad these stars didn't have insides, man. We would have been in trouble.
No, that would have been real bad. Okay, so I'm just eyeballing it to get it lined up. The holographic, sorry, I had to think about what I'm pressing. The holographic presses at 320 for 15 seconds.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so I've got my holographic on here. I've got it lined up nice
And that's
straight.
medium pressure, you guys. It doesn't require firm pressure, just medium.
There it goes. We're using our Caesar heat press. It's a great heat press. We use it for all of our online craft projects.
You can tell them about the Teflon sheet too that
Yes.
you covered it up with.
So when you are heat pressing things, guys, you always want to use a Teflon sheet to cover your project and just kind of protect it. Put it here. That looks really cool.
mess over here.
That's
I
gonna turn
know.
out so cool.
It's gonna be really cool.
It is. So again, we decided to go with that monochromatic black on black look.
We're really into that lately.
Yes, we are. Everybody's into
I'm gonna
that
pre-press
right
Shyla's shirt for her.
Sarah said you guys are so helpful. When you apply the HTV, do you put anything in between the shirt?
No.
now. Only on certain situations. Shirts, not so much, but if you're doing kid or like toddler shirts, any baby onesies, then you would want to use a heat press pillow. We sell those on our website, and what it does is it creates an extra padding in between to make the seams of those garments an even press. Because if you try to press something with a bunch of seams in it, it could create unevenness, and then some parts will stick and some parts will not.
I'm gonna let you press yours on. Okay. You can get it placed where you want it.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Margie, I'm gonna go over.
Okay,
and show
yeah.
you what it looks like.
Go overhead. So this is just the black holographic
On black.
on a black shirt. Y'all can do whatever you want. We just thought this would be a cool look, so I'm gonna, for the foils, we're just gonna place this on here. I'm just gonna get it where I want it.
Guys, y'all are gonna be mind blown at this. This is
Hopefully
so cool.
it works. I really
Margie,
hope
it's
it
gonna work
works.
just fine.
I know. I hope my dreams come true. Okay, we're gonna cool the heat press down a little bit. So
And the reason why is because, did you put all that in the thing?
what? Yeah.
Oh, okay. The reason why we want to cool the heat press down is because Caesar Easyweed Adhesive presses at 305. We just pressed holographic at 320, so we're gonna let it cool off. And then you press the Easyweed Adhesive, which is what foil bonds to, at 305 for about 5 seconds. You don't want to press it long.
I just found one that I missed.
And when you get done pressing this, you need to let it cool down all the way before peeling the carrier sheet. So that's something that Margie and I discovered with this technique when you're layering it, is that you want to make sure that it cools down all the way. Otherwise, it's almost kind of, what would you say, just too hot and melty?
It's too hot and it peeled off the holographic, because the holographic is a smooth vinyl so it didn't really like sink into it like it does a t-shirt.
Right.
You know, does that make sense, y'all?
Hopefully that makes sense. So we are using our Starcraft Electro foils. Guys, foils has its own tab on our website if you want to purchase this. This is a 25-foot roll, and all of the foils come like this. This one in particular we're using today is Pixie Dust. Emery, you want to go overhead?
It is gorgeous.
So this one is really shimmery, golden. I mean, if you think of pixie dust, this is exactly what it would look like. So this is the one that we're using today for our words that Margie and I weeded out of our Easyweed Adhesive.
I turned the heat press off to help it cool down
That's
a little
fine.
bit faster.
Any more questions?
No.
Not yet. Okay.
All right, how many of y'all have taken advantage of our sale? We've had lots of orders come through.
Yep, we get just go ahead and reiterate our sale in case
Yeah.
somebody just now hopped on. So if you're just now joining us or you didn't hear us in the beginning, we have an epic sale going on where we're giving you free gifts. And so it ends tomorrow at 10:30 p.m. and that's Central Standard Time. If you spend $45 with us, you're going to get a free adhesive grab bag. Guys, this is 8 ounces of adhesive vinyl. They're very generously sized scrap pieces, and we try to give you guys a variety of different colors. And if you spend $80 with us, you're going to get the adhesive vinyl grab bag and an HTV grab bag with several different pieces in that as well.
So, and we've done shirts where we've used scrap pieces, guys, so they're all totally usable.
Yes.
You just kind of think outside the box a little bit when you're doing it.
Yes, and so if you spend $115, if you are the I Love Free person,
Yes.
then you are going to get both grab bags, HTV and adhesive, plus a weeding tool. So this weeding tool is available in blue, green, black, red, and silver. And it comes in this really nice case that you can keep it in. And it's very similar to the ones that Margie and I use here on Live, but it's just a different concept and just made from a different manufacturer. But it's still amazing and works great.
Yes.
So you're going to get all three of those things for free if you spend $115.
That's awesome.
And shipping will be free too.
Okay, so the Easyweed adhesive, you press at 305, and usually you do it for 5 seconds. We decided to do it for 10 seconds.
Just to make sure that it bonds good to the holographic.
Yeah, so just to give it a little more bonding time. So I'm going to go ahead and press.
Jasmine says that she is excited to get her HTV box.
Oh, did you order the HTV mystery box? Guys, the HTV mystery box is still in stock. It's $48, so that qualifies you for the free adhesive grab bag. So that's really cool if you decide to do that. All right, so we're going to let Margie's cool down all the way. Guys, it looks a little crazy right now.
It does.
If you're overhead, this looks a little bit scary, but Margie's actually using a cool technique. So to get your HTV Easyweed adhesive to bond to the holographic even better, run a squeegee over it, and that creates more of a bond.
Anyway, it's kind of what we played with it a little bit this morning when we were trying this out.
So we're going to let it cool all the way before we peel the carrier sheet.
Yours didn't do it quite as crazy as mine.
Yes, it did. It still looks crazy. Margie has so much anxiety when we try new stuff. She's like, oh my gosh, this looks crazy.
Well, it'll be okay. All right. And then the foils press at 310, y'all. So we're going to this is kind of crazy for our heat press. It's going up and down.
Up and down.
This is cooled. I'm just using my squeegee just to make sure that adhesive is stuck on there really good. I don't know if we're overhead. Are we overhead?
We just switched that.
Okay. So you can see where it is on the shirt, how good it's stuck on.
Jasmine says she gets every mystery box you guys have.
Aw, that's so sweet.
That's so nice.
We've had a lot of good reviews about this HTV mystery box. People have been really excited about this one.
So you guys just want to peel this off slowly.
Oh, that looks great, Marge. It's sticking
good. Yeah, it's sticking on really good. Oh, spoke too soon. My S. That S was a little wonky. It's okay.
You should still be able to read it okay.
Yeah. It'll be okay. All right.
All right, guys, so something that Margie and I had discovered also is that this is not something that you would want to wash and wear and wash and wear and wash and wear. Because you're layering foil, which is actually meant to bond to something, and the Easyweed adhesive is layered on top of something else, it's going to wash and wear a lot different than if you were to just use regular Easyweed. So just keep that in mind. If you are looking into making this for a customer, I would just highly suggest that you inform them that it would be a really good idea to wash it as minimally as possible, and if you are going to wash it, turn it inside out and probably hang dry and only do a delicate a delicate wash.
Some of these aren't sticking as good. Okay. All right. Looks like I might have lost a couple stars, but that's okay. Okay, so with the foil, you want to cut off the label part because you don't need that. And then you're just going to cut a piece that covers what you're putting on
It was super exciting for us to learn that foils doesn't stick to holographic because you traditionally can't use foils with anything else.
Yeah, because it'll stick to the like kind of halos of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, so here's your piece of foil, and you just place it over your design. Okay, that's all you do, and then we're gonna press it. Looks like my heat press is heated up.
I'm losing my end.
I lost a couple letters.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Marge said I lost a couple of letters.
It's okay. No, this is an experiment. Okay, so we're pressing it for 10 seconds?
15.
15. Let me make sure. Let me change my time. Okay, it's still heating up, so I'm going to give it a couple more seconds. And you want firm pressure when you're using foils, y'all. Y'all, hopefully this works. If not, you'll know to not try it. Or not do such an intricate design with it.
Yeah, because
So,
our test worked pretty
yeah,
well.
we just did kind of some wavy lines.
Okay.
It is going now.
You always go back and put the letters that came off.
Yeah,
I lost a star just then.
I did that. I lost a star in the same spot.
Oh, really?
All right. Foils are a cold peel, y'all. And then one thing that we did, since we used our squeegee again to just help kind of rub it on and just give it a little bit better staying power. So we will see how this works as it cools down. And Shyla, here's the scissors. She's going to press hers on, and we're going to do the reveal at the same time. We're going to wait.
See whose came out better.
So that's not what I meant. That's not what I was saying. All right. So the great thing about the foils is you can get a lot of uses out of one roll.
Yeah, I was telling them it's 25 feet. They range from $8 to $16.
The pixie dust is one of the more expensive ones because of the variation. Oh no, we set it on the.
I think we just got a couple new people on. Could y'all reiterate what y'all have told the...
Yeah. So for what we're doing or the freebie. So what we're doing, guys, is we're trying out a new technique that I dreamed about using using holographic HTV and foils. So usually when you're doing foils, you can't use other HTVs like in the same design space because they will stick to it and stick to that and it won't work. So, but they don't stick to the holographic. So we've cut out our design in holographic. It's the Harry Potter, it's Ron, Hermione, and Harry. Their silhouettes.
It's called Light and Dark on the website.
Yes, it's light and dark. And then we've cut our Easyweed adhesive in our foils.
Yes.
And just rub that. And let it cool down. Mine's cool. We're gonna wait for Shyla's to cool so we can do a double reveal and see how it looks.
So the Easyweed adhesive got pressed on top of the holographic, and then how you use foils traditionally is with the Easyweed adhesive and foils. But this time we did it a little bit different because we wanted to see how well this worked. And we tested it prior to doing this, and it seemed to work well, but it wasn't very intricate.
It was not intricate. So we're curious to see how our seine turned out. If it didn't turn out, then we know to not do it this way next time.
Absolutely.
But the cool thing is you can have like foils and holographic, like I think in the same area, and the foil isn't gonna stick to the holographic.
Yeah, so in Margie's like original mind, I think she said it was like a mermaid something another.
Yeah.
And they had used foils and holographic together in the design. And then of course my brainiac went to, can you layer it?
Let's layer it.
And so here we are.
Here we are. All right, are we overhead? Can you see both of ours? All right, you ready?
Mine's still a little warm. I'm gonna let it cool just a little bit.
Okay, mine's cool.
Anna asked asked when will cups be back in stock?
Great question. They're
Anna,
on the way.
They're on the way. So it depends on how long they take to get here.
Everybody's wanting them color
How
changing
many
cups.
hurricanes are happening in the ocean? I'm just kidding.
You know, they're probably out lost at sea.
Let's hope not. All right.
Okay, let's see.
Ooh, look, guys. It worked.
Aw, this is cute.
Aww.
I have a lot of words missing, but
Aw.
that's okay.
I only have. I'm missing an S.
I'm missing an N and a Y.
But it looks good.
But this
Still
is
Look
really
how fun that looks.
So we would recommend not doing as an intricate design as Shyla and I did.
Yeah.
But you can see where it's bigger and the scripty, it did perfect for the happiness and the darkest.
Yes, like the
So,
bigger, bolder words.
mhm.
Yeah, those were great. And
did good.
it looks like holographic probably doesn't do well with multiple presses.
Yes, it
Did the
melted a
red
little
do
bit.
that?
The red didn't do that when
Okay.
we tried it earlier, but the black melted a little bit.
Yeah, it did. But that's okay. It still looks really cute. And overall, I think with a few more kinks worked out, this would be a really fun project.
Yeah, so maybe press a little less.
Yeah.
And I probably didn't let the heat press cool down all the way, to be honest.
Miss Impatience.
It takes so long.
Yeah.
So if you have two heat presses, just have one at one temperature and one at the other.
But this,
Perfect world.
in
In a perfect world, we
yes.
would have like 3 heat presses going on.
Yeah,
so.
but the cool thing is this is a really fun SVG
It
that
is.
anybody could download, and you could use this with multiple different
Yeah,
vinyls.
you could do regular. It would look really cool with black HTV, like if you did matte black on it, and then the gold.
Yeah.
The gold metal even would be really cool.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
so there's lots of options.
Yes. All right, guys, so we hope that you learned something today. Hope that you will give this a try. It might
Yeah.
not turn out the best or what your expectations were, but I feel like it's always fun to experiment and learn
It
new
is.
things. You guys be sure to take advantage of our sale. Like I said earlier, it ends at 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow night. And shipping is free on orders over $50. So that's
awesome.
exciting.
So yeah, you can get some freebies and free shipping. So
Yes, ma'am.
thank y'all for joining us today.
Yes, connect with us all over social media. We are everywhere. If it's your first time watching us, you can always go back and rewatch our replays on YouTube. That is a fun way to go back and just relearn and relearn and relearn.
Yeah.
So we'll see you all next time.
Bye.